Hey everybody, welcome to Saving Greens Homestead. My name is Keisha, and today I wanted to bring you guys out here and walk through the garden and show you what's been going on. Most of you know I live in the high desert in Southern California, and recently we had these storm system that came through, and I'm going to show you the video that I took during that storm, and then I'm going to bring you along with me so we can assess what damages I might have suffered or incurred from that. So without further ado, I'll show you what we just went through in the last couple of days. Okay, this is my street, you guys. Look at this. I'm in the high desert, Southern California, and this front that's come through brought all of this with it. You wouldn't even know that this was Southern California, but I love it. I love it. Oh, look at my fuzzy butt. Hey, baby. Look, I didn't even notice you was over there. Look at him. Sunny. You got snow all in your fur. Woo. He just rubbed up on my bare leg. All that wet, snowy fur. He's ready to go inside. He's Maine Coon, or part Maine Coon. This is ideal weather for Maine Coons. They got the coat for it. They come from that type of environment. But I didn't see him or Tiger all day yesterday because of the weather that we're having. Let me see if I can go over here without slipping in some ice. Because you guys, I am from California. I do have on slides and socks. Look at how these flowers look. Yeah, you're showing off my flowers, huh? All buried in snow. Wow, so pretty. So cold. And I got a cat licking on my leg. That baby. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the back door. This is on the front. Let's go look at the back. Look at her. Because the snow is so heavy on them. Wow. Yes, miss. Yes. Chickens in the snow. I'm glad to see that these are doing good. I noticed one is dead. I have a dead chicken. Well, one of my chicks, she died right by my door. And I'm pretty sure it's because, oh, look at the little chicken feet in the snow. The little chicken prints. I love it. I love it. But I know it's because she doesn't like to get put up at night. And so I've been coming out here and putting her up. Last night the weather was so bad that I couldn't get her or the other chick put up. And so I don't know where they hide at night. If you have chickens, you know chickens don't like to be caught all the time, especially when they don't want to be caught. And so they both of them, I found them both dead this morning. And I'm sad about that, because I know if I could have found them last night to put them up, then they probably would be okay, like all my other chickens are. So, yeah, I'm following me. But, man, I know, huh? We're not used to this type of weather. They all got little snowflakes on their backs. Hey, Betty. Oh, wait, you're not Betty. You're a fake Betty. Where my Betty at? I was supposed to be hosting a seed swap today, but due to this weather, I canceled it. Oh, there's Betty. There's my Betty. Yes. Due to this weather, I canceled it so people wouldn't feel like they have to drive. And let's just face it, there are some crazy people, crazy plant people like me, gardeners, who will drive through blizzards. Heck, we'll drive through sandstorms, fog, to get to some seeds. And so I had to postpone that seed swap so that people would stay home, and we'll just do it another time. I think there was a good number of people that were going to come too. So, yes. Anyways, I'm going to go inside now because it is cold. And this snow is just everywhere. I just wanted to bring you out and show you how pretty this is. And I know there are some of you that are watching this video right now rolling your eyes because you're like, hey, this is what we live with every winter. This is our life. And I get it. I get it. It's just snow to you. To me, it's like a winter wonderland. Because we don't get this that often. Maybe 2 or 3 times, maybe a winter. Maybe if that. So I'm just going to enjoy this. And you can just keep rolling your eyes. Anyways, I'm going to go inside because it's cold. Okay, so one of the biggest things that damage or things that we suffer whenever there's any kind of storm or high wind is the trash. We live on a cul-de-sac, as you can see, and the wind blows from the end of our street into our house, so from south to north. And yeah, we are the recipients of everybody's trash. So one thing I'm gonna have to do is get out here and clean up all the trash that's blown into the yard. We get everybody's leaves, which isn't a bad thing for me since I garden, but we also get everybody's trash. But everything looks pretty good. Like these flowers are all still green and pretty, even though you saw they were all covered in snow. And my tree here is still budding. It still has some buds popping out on it. And yeah, I didn't really suffer anything. It's starting to wake up for the spring. So that's exciting. Which means I didn't kill this tree, which I'm happy for, that I didn't kill it. So, and I'm gonna take you over here and let's look at all my cabbages. There's not significant damage, but you can see where the cold has taken its toll on some of these leaves, where they got frostbite But I do believe that they will recover from that. Look at this one. You can see on this one where it got all frost damage on there. But like I said, I believe these will all recover from that. So I'm not too worried. Let's see. Well, look, even this little kale survived. So I'm happy for that. This kale is more established, so it looks a lot better. All these cabbages. Oh, that one's starting to get a head in there. Form a head, so. I don't know about this one. This one might not make it. I don't know, we'll see. That's the one I transplanted. That head has some damage on it. This one just looks lovely. Still looks great. Looks just fine. And then these. Oh, it looks like this might be trying to flower here. So all my carrots are looking good. They were covered in snow, but they all look really, really good. So no damage there. My lettuces right here are doing fine. No damage. My flowers, my irises are doing good. No damage. This lettuce is still flowering and hanging in there. So over here though, my turnips fell over, probably weighted down from the snow, but they seem to be doing okay. And then look at all these. All these lettuces looks like they're doing fine. I was concerned about the lettuce. I was concerned that the cold would mess them up. Oh, look who's deciding to join us. Hey, Sonny. Hey, baby. Look. But anytime my lettuce freezes in the fridge, it dies. So I just knew for sure that it was gonna not make it, but it is doing fine. This is radishes. They started going to seed, so I'm just letting them. And then those peas back there, the wind blew them down. I'll probably just come out here and get them growing back up this trellis like they're supposed to. This bed is doing just fine too. My strawberries survived. And all these lettuces survived. I had to get these weeds out of here. My other flowers in the center here survived. My tulips are still coming up. Yeah, they're still coming up. So I think this is okay. Not so much damage on this. Does that feel good? Does that feel good? He's starting to shed his fur. That's a good sign that spring is coming. So then here's this bed. Now I already put this bed together and covered it and put these branches. And as you can see, the wind blew the weed fabric back, blew the bricks that I had on here, moved them out of place, and blew the thorny branches off to the side. So I'm gonna have to get out here and get all this redone so that I can be ready to plant some stuff in here. But still, not bad. It's not as bad as it could have been. So, all in all, I guess I'm happy. I'm happy that everything is looking pretty good here, and that my garden wasn't completely destroyed. Okay, now let's go in the backyard, and I'll show you what we got going on back here. So my chickens are all still free-ranging because I'm still working in their chicken yard, the chicken runs. So now, you guys, the snow and the storm was bad, but that storm is not worse than what these chickens are doing to my garden. Look at that. Remember that real pretty purple broccoli and all those leaves? All stripped because of these chickens. Look at this one. That's where I pulled the cauliflower off. Look at that. All stripped because of the chickens. And then the one behind it is all stripped because of these chickens. They are the most destructive force back here. Look at that one. They completely ate that one down too. This one's eaten down. That one. Oh, you guys, my feelings was so hurt when I came out here and I noticed. Remember my greens that I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make some more of those greens and use them. Look at what these chickens did. And I put these thorny branches over here to keep the chickens out. It didn't really quite work that well because look, they still got a hold of it. They got in here and stripped all of it. The only part that's still good is this part right here, and that's because they couldn't reach it. And it was funny watching them out here hopping and trying to get to it. Yeah, I'm talking about you girls. I'm telling on you. Here's some of my other beds that I've already covered over. Some of the cardboard had moved, so I put it back in place. These chickens ate all my beets. They ate all the tops off of my beets that I had right here. I need to harvest them still. You can see they scratched this. They scratched these ones out a little bit. All of my chard, they got to. My other greens right here, they got. Yeah. I can't wait to get them put back in their area. So speaking of their area, let me show you what I was able to get done. So I've been hard at work over on this side because there's another storm system coming in tomorrow. Well, tonight. It's going to start tonight and we're going to get a lot of rain. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow. But as you can see, I've been hard at work getting all this cut back. And I'm cutting it back so heavily, as you can tell, that you see the difference between this ones that I haven't cut yet versus these that I have cut, how thin they are. I'm cutting them back so heavily so I won't have to do it for another couple of years. I won't have to come out here. I'll just have to trim back some of the branches that are growing, but I won't have to worry about any major cutting. So that's a good thing. That's why I'm doing it this way. And well, the chickens are gonna have a little less coverage and a little less shade, I guess. Look at Sunny sitting over there. He's so adorable. Sunny. But they'll have a little less shade, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna keep this area over by where the dog's outhouse is. I'm gonna keep that area a little thicker so that they'll have refuge under there for shade and stuff, get away from the rain. But yeah, I'm ready for them to get put up because it's just poop and stuff everywhere. The wind blew a whole bunch of stuff around, and these chickens managed to scratch. Now I've swept over here and used a lot of these leaves. So I did want to talk and address a little bit about my citrus. This lemon, which they got to the red chard that was in there. This lemon, it still has its leaves, but I'm thinking it's probably going to drop its leaves because I didn't cover it. And this orange too, I didn't cover them during this cold snap that we had. And so I might not get any fruit this year again. I still haven't eaten. Last year I didn't cover them and they dropped their leaves, and whenever they drop their leaves, they'll still put on blooms, but they drop all of them because they have to grow leaves, so they focus on leaf growth and not necessarily fruit. So that's gonna be it for this video. I just wanted to show you guys what happened during the storm that we had and then the aftermath of what's left. I am gonna go back inside here and try and warm up. My fingers are frozen, and get dinner started for tonight. I thank you for joining me. I guess I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, God bless.